Pisces gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Pisces soul family. It's a new love message, y'all, okay? I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please give us exactly what we need to know for Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. These messages are still yet general, you guys, okay? Just take what resonates with you and leave the rest for whoever else is here for. Use your intuition to guide you towards the messages that the divine is setting forth for us today, okay? Try to keep an open mind when it comes to tarot, you guys. If you don't mind, it takes just a second. Please click that like button, y'all. Please, wait. It truly helps our platform. It helps us expand and grow, and it helps people find us on this platform, okay? So it might seem like a small feat, but it helps in tremendous ways, all right? You may want to also click that subscribe button. No pressure, okay? Only if you want to make it official, become a part of our soul family. Go ahead and click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload for this sign, okay? Now, I have a bone to pick with you, Pisces. I do. It's a new love message, y'all. Yeah, we're dealing with old energy, and it's not an old person. This feels like old energy still embedded within either your subconscious or in places within yourself that you're finding it hard to release older energy. But we'll get to that in a minute, okay? This is for those of you who are looking to go towards new connections, only new people, new energy, and also for those of you who are dealing with a newer person, a newer connection, okay? Let's start with the first cards that came out, okay? First card out, we have surrender, and we also have courage, okay? So these two cards to come out as the first cards in a new love message is what gave me pause, and they were saying so many things, okay? They're talking my head off. I don't know if it's that you are wanting control in reference to how your person comes packaged. You can of course be detailed about the kind of person that fits your lifestyle, the kind of person that you're attracted to, the kind of person that you see yourself being with. You can, yes, but there are like specific details I feel sprinkled around in the energy that might be unpalatable for the divine. They can't work with that. There's something that you're needing to surrender. You're either needing to surrender an idea about a person that you have had or an idea about a kind of person. You need to kind of loosen it up a little bit, loosen up the airwaves to get the energy flowing again. They're also saying to me that for those of you who are resonating thus far, then you would have felt some stagnancy because of your inability to surrender. Now, if you don't resonate with that portion, it could also be that you are holding on to an actual connection. This doesn't even have to be the last connection that you were in. There's somebody or something about that connection, something about a betrayal, something about a heartbreak, it's something very particular that you were either subconsciously holding on to or mentally holding on to. You may even have in your mind that you refuse to let it go. You refuse to release it. You refuse because then that means that it wasn't wrong, or then that means that if I forgive them, then shit, that means it was okay for that person to do that, or that means that it was okay for it to happen. No. The forgiveness is for yourself, and it's going to give you the ability to rise above that, okay? You don't need to fight for this anymore. You don't need to fight to hold on to shit that is not even helping with your progression, helping with your growth, okay? So that's the bone. That's the only bone. We are going to get to the actual connection in person that's showing up here because it's fucking beautiful, but they're not going to show the fuck up if you don't release this person, place, thing. I don't know. There's something that you're still holding on to. It may be a place that reminds you of your ex. It may be some clothing of the ex, okay? It may be some property. It may be an idea, it may be a thought, it may be you continuously talk about them. This could even be a subconscious holding on to, you guys. You know how you resonate with this better than I do. Either way it goes, this is somebody who is no longer in your life that still has a lot of control in your life. Make it make sense. How are we supposed to move further if they're still controlling shit? You see what I'm saying? So this is going to take some courage is what they're saying, because I feel like this is either something that has now become like a crutch or a pacifier for you. It's something that you've gotten very used to having. Don't take that as an insult. These are the words that they're using, you guys, not me. It's going to take some courage is what they're saying to release this person, to walk away from this person, to never think about this person again, to not wonder about them, to not want to curse them out or have arguments with them in your mind, even if they're not around, like that type of thing, right? Yeah, it's something either mental, physical. This could be a object that you have of this person. This could be that the two of you still have children together, right? Like that's even deeper. I don't know how far I want to go down that rabbit hole, but if you have them, you may have children that like act just like them, look just like them, and it makes it very hard for you to not think about them, you have to find a way, because I feel like there is something very beautiful trying to bust through. Right? But they can't, right? Like they can't come over there with you. You have to come over to this cycle. You have to come over to this energy frequency. So difficult cycle, it appears that you are either going through or will be going through, but it does feel like the sun or the rainbow is right after that rain. And it is with the releasing of an idea, a person, place, or thing. Now, next card's out. Beautiful. I mean, beautiful. If we can get the fuck here, if we can get here, baby, we in the money, okay? We are. It's definitely giving light, airy, in the flow, right? Going with the flow of things, or allowing the universe to guide and help you flow through life and through this connection. It does appear that this is a person who is very easygoing as well. They're very laid back. They're not about too much drama. This is a very chill type of person. I do feel like this would be a little bit different pace than what you're used to, but it's also something that will be attractive to you. They don't argue. They're not arguing. They're not getting too loud. They're not going back and forth. They don't debate. Like, it's just not even a thing, right? They like to have intellectual conversation, yes, but they don't like to have that intense back and forth banter that even appears to be an argument. No, that's not their cup of tea. I also get that this is somebody who is very level-headed, and this is somebody who is extremely diplomatic. They just feel very easygoing is the phrase that I keep hearing. So it's very beautiful, and I feel like it's something that you will invite once you are not continuing to entertain the lower vibrational frequencies of the past. Now, for those of you who are like, I'm not entertaining the lower vibrational frequencies of the past, it could be subconsciously, you guys, right? That means we don't even know it's there. Okay, we have caught in the act, right? Like the divine is like, I see you. I know what you're doing. You can't tell me about you more than I can tell you about you. So save it. It says someone has been caught doing something they shouldn't. And I feel as though it's either you're still communicating with this person, you're still thinking about this person, you may have even thought about going back towards them, or you have entertained a conversation with this person. This individual needs to be released to the community, okay? To the community they go. They shall never be a part of this thing you call life anymore, okay? Now, granted, if it's not just able to never talk to this person again, I totally get it. How can you get somebody out of your mind when you still have to see them, when you still have to co-parent with them, when you're still going through a divorce, or when you still have any kind of ties of assets and things of that nature? I get that, but there is a way, is what they're saying. It seems that you may actively be holding on to something subconsciously and you do not know. Okay, and it's giving the energy that it's making you feel like it's not safe for you to move. That's the only reason why courage would show up, is if you don't feel safe to move forward. Okay, so that either means that you are actively remaining single, or refusing to date, put yourself out there, allow people in energetically, right? Resting bitch face all day long, right? Like non-approachable face all day long. Don't force things to fit, only take what resonates with you. There is a connection here that's very strong, a strong physical attraction, a strong emotional attraction. And it is one that is very safe for you to entertain and to engage, but you won't know that if you're still dabbling in the toxicity. Why is the old energy here, y'all? Why? I don't want them. I want only the new. Let's try to focus on just the new now. Now that was your tongue lashing, okay? That was my bone that I had to pick. Let's see what else they have to say. We have coping style. It says someone likes you. Someone likes how you dress, how you talk, how you look, right? And they like how you act. I feel like this is somebody who's going to be enamored with you, is the word that they're using. They're going to be smitten with you. It does appear that you won't notice this at first is what I'm hearing, you guys. Okay. So it's definitely giving secret admirer. It's definitely giving watching you from a distance. This would have to mean that you engage this person before you actually have a conversation with them. They either live in your neighborhood or they go to your local grocery store often. Y'all go to the same gym. Y'all work in the same office, something to that nature. Have mutual friends, or they may be friends with a family member of yours, something like that, where they are able to see you yet not speak with you, but they will admire you. Okay. Copying your style. They really like how you put it together, is what I'm hearing. Talking good shit. They like the way you talk. They like the way the vibe is. They like your lingo. They like your verbiage, okay? This is somebody who's really into you, but they may feel as though they cannot approach you. Now, I normally tell people to get their shit together, okay, and grow some cojones. But I also, like you could see in the beginning, also felt that energetically that there's a blockage. There's a need for you to stop fighting for something. Stop trying to control how things are maneuvering. Release some shit to the community. Let some shit go. Just let it be what it's going to be. And allow the divine to navigate this. It has great potential if we could get there. Let's see. It has great potential. This might be a fire sign for some of you. I do feel like this is a person who they may have fire in their chart, is what they're saying. They may actually have some like very strong Libra placements, but they also have some very strong fire placements, is what I'm hearing. So Sag, Leo, Aries. Their fire placements is what allows them the ability to make a move. But I'm just like, when will they make a move? It's almost as if either you energetically, your face, your disposition gives them the idea that maybe you're not open. They want to say the right thing, right? They don't want to mess up. This is the type of person who likes to impress, right? They may dress very, very well, is what I'm hearing, dress to impress. You will also be very physically attracted to this person, but it appears that you're distracted with some shit that is not even in your life no more. That makes me nervous. A little bit more here. Don't be sorry, be careful. You see what I'm saying? I just want you to be careful, guys, right? Like, I don't want a whole bunch of, I can't help it, I'm sorry, it's okay. Like, I just want to be done with it too. It's not that easy. Like, yes, have compassion for yourself. You know what I mean? Definitely do that. Feel what you need to feel. Work through your things. Nothing happens overnight. Of course, I get that, right? Like, I'm not trying to be irrational here. But this is something that's delicately needs to be handled. And it does feel time sensitive, okay? Can I see you? You see, I do feel like this is somebody who's going to want to spend quite a bit of time with you. Are you open to that? You know what I mean? Energetically, do you have the bandwidth to entertain a new person if the old people or the old energy in any way is around? That's the question that we're dealing with here. Hey, I just want to be your co-star. This person really likes you, you guys, okay? They view you as main character energy. They may talk about you a lot, not to your face. This person seems a little bit scared. They don't give me shy. They give me terrified. Not of you, but of messing shit up. Meaning, if they say something to you and you don't, go for it. Or if they try to shoot their shot and it doesn't go in. They want all net, baby. If that doesn't happen, then they would have effed up their only chance in their mind. That might not necessarily be the truth. They could just be being a little bit dramatic, but for them, they don't want to be rejected by you. They hold you in very high regard. That would really crush them. Yeah, it would really crush them. See, you are my type. I definitely feel like you are checking all the boxes for this individual. They're going to need to be careful as well. Because they're going to need to be very strategic in reference to how they approach you, what they say, how they speak to you, depending on where you are in releasing and healing from your past. Because there is a potential that you will just, you know, curve them if it's not done correctly, right? If it's not coming off correctly. It's a divine connection. Wow. This is that beautiful energy I was feeling in the beginning. Is it my turn yet? And I feel like this is something that you often ask yourself, right? You're tired of the dead in relationships. You're tired of everything that you've experienced in the past. You may be tired of the same patterns. There's just lots of fatigue. And you're wondering when it's finally going to pop off. And I feel like now it's here and you might not be ready. It's okay. We're going to get ready. We're going to get ready. We're going to get, that's what I'm here for. Okay. Okay. We're going to get ready. Let's see. So we have focused. Yeah. This is somebody who has only eyes for you, you guys, okay? Eyes, fascinated, watching. That's what I said. This even looks like somebody watching from a distance. Now, this looks a little bit scary. It's not scary energy, you guys, okay? This looks a little bit stalkerish. The energy that's coming off of this card is basically just saying that this person is not entertaining any other people. It's almost as if they're exclusive, even though the two of you have never even spoken before. Like, it's like, I've met my wife, I've met my husband. There's no reason for me to be dating other people. There's no reason for me to be dating around. Okay? That's also why they would be so nervous about the approach and so like jittery and anxious about whether or not they will make the shot, right? They can't fuck it up because all of their eggs are in your basket at this point, right? Like you're it for them. So if they mess it up with you, then they have nothing else to fall back on, which is totally fine for them because nobody else will do. Wow, this is just, see? Yeah, it's truly genuine, you guys, okay? Wow. It's almost as if they are so certain. They're going to be so certain about you. They are. I feel like you will still question it. It's okay. Just a little bit more healing, you guys, okay? I feel like this is somebody who's coming around before you have fully healed from the things that you have experienced, and that's why. There's some pausing here. And they seem to be very certain, yet you still need time to digest this. You still need time to wrap your brain around this, right? It's a surprise coming out of nowhere, and the past keeps showing up. Why? Why does this past keep showing up? You do not belong. Ma'am, sir, bruh, sis, whatever the fuck this is. They don't belong. For some of you, if you were dealing with a karmic soulmate or a twin flame, they may even energetically feel that this person here is coming in, and they may themselves be showing up in your energy. You might not even have anything to do with them showing up, except the fact that there possibly needs to be some sort of cord cutting ritual, or some form of energetic protection, whether that be a spiritual bath, incense, you know, burning of sage, burning of Palo Santo, things to keep your energetic forces clear from people who may be trying to hold on to you illegally. This is illegal in spirituality, but they still do it, right? Cock blocking. That's what we call it in the 3D. They're blocking. Look, what's in front of your happiness? The past. We have to get this out of here, you guys. And you are in control of this, right? Even if they illegally are trying to hold on to you, there are certain things that you are in control of, and there are certain things that you are not in control of. You need to be very clear about what those are. You also need to partner up with the divine, okay? Because they do have a connection for you here. They do. Beautiful, beautiful connection. Worth your while, one that is on your level, one that you will be just as attracted to, and one that will not try to diminish you, right? Like diminish your worth type of energy. But that's also something that you would have to be willing to do. It's still free will. They can't do it all. They can only partner with you. Getting this out of the way is the direct door to the happiness that you could have in connection, you guys, okay? Wholeness, lots of laughter, smiling, going out, just doing things that you possibly never even knew would be possible in a connection or a relationship. Doesn't look like work at all. Looks like a lot of fun. Looks like all play to me. Now, this new person sounds great. They sound wonderful. I need more details, okay? I just want to make sure that this is worth your while. Let's go over to the extended. I want to know, what will you find most attractive about this person? What will they find most attractive about you? This is going to let you know who I'm talking about, because After you have healed, I do feel like numerous people will be coming in. You may have your pick of the litter, right? Like your pick. Lots of options. You're going to need to know who I'm talking about, who's worth your time, who you should be focused on. And that's why we would need to go over those things. And then I want to know what lessons this individual may still have to learn. Very important. Because if you're in their life, then you may be affected by this, as well as any karmic debts that they may still owe, if any. Also important. That would also affect you if you're involved with this individual. I want to know what their purest intentions for you and this connection are. Why are they currently single, according to the divine? If there are any warnings that you need to be aware of before getting too involved with this person, what would those be? Does this individual switch up once they have you or once they are committed? Very important, as well as the potential for things to go all the way in the near future, okay? And then we will get your advice on how the divine suggests you bring about the life that you desire, your manifestations, the desires of your heart, in the least amount of time. What do they suggest you lean into and focus on in order to bring that to pass? Quick, fast, in a hurry, okay? But first, click that like button, please, as well as the subscribe button. I'm going to put the link for the extended down below in the description box, and I'm going to see y'all over there. All right.